Hello, my name is Johnny Weaver. I'm the president of the Harbor Historical Association, and on behalf of our board, our staff, and our many members and sponsors, I want to welcome you today to the unveiling of the 2020 Wooden Boat Show art that will be used for our poster and the back of our t-shirts this year. We have so many things going on this year in our museum. Unfortunately, we cannot have the Wooden Boat Show as we traditionally have it, but this year we will have from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock on Saturday, the third Saturday of October, same date we always have our Wooden Boat Show. We will have a sponsor tent and an auction. The painting today will be unveiled. It'll be on display at the museum until that day, and then that night will be auctioned as part of our fundraising event. So please check our website, join our museum, and take part in all of the festivities that we will be having. As part of our sort of month-long celebration of the Wooden Boat Show this year, we have several events here at the museum. The Smithsonian's Museum on Main Street traveling exhibit called Waterways is coming to the South Carolina Maritime Museum from September the 28th through November the 8th. Waterways explores the relationship between people and water. It explores the centrality of water in our lives, including its effect on the environment and the climate, its practical role in our agriculture and economic planning, and its impact on the culture and spirituality. Waterways is sponsored by the Smithsonian Institution, South Carolina Humanities, and Dominion Energy. Also during the Waterways, the South Carolina Maritime Museum will host several virtual guest speaker events focusing on various aspects of the water. Check our website for this. On Saturday, October the 10th, the South Carolina Maritime Museum will host Tom Boozer, South Carolina historian and model maker, for Model Day. If you have not seen any of his models, it's worth the trip to come down here to look at the detail that he gets in all the models that he does. South Carolina Maritime Museum has a new exhibit on display, a tale of two shrimp boats, Beaufort's Miss Sherry and, better known to us, Forrest Gump's Jenny. This will be on display until November. Learn about the history of Miss Sherry, the actual shrimp boat used as the Jenny in the movie Forrest Gump. Another exhibit, South Carolina Maritime Museums is going to present the mighty floating fortress, the Battleship USS South Carolina. Most people didn't realize that the USS South Carolina or South Carolina had a battleship named after the state. This will be featured. Come and learn about this important early 20th century battleship. The South Carolina, along with her sister ship, the USS Michigan, were the first two all big gun dreadnought battleships in the US Navy. Now during hurricane season, and we're coming up on the peak of it right now, come by and look at our tracking map. We have a 10-foot magnetic Atlantic Basin tracking map, current season and historical hurricanes that made landfall in South Carolina. As you can see, we do have plans this year for the Wooden Boat Show. Even though we're not having the Wooden Boat Show downtown, we're not able to close off 3 blocks. We're not able to have all of the boats in the water, but we will be having a virtual boat show. Check our webpage. We're asking all of our exhibitors, all of the people who've been a part of the Wooden Boat Show family over the past 31 years this year, we're asking them to send photos, send their stories, tell us what's going on, show us what they have. We look forward to presenting that to everyone and hope you all will join us. Thank you.
I'm Jim Kalk, and I'm delighted to introduce you to the 2020 Wooden Boat Show artist, Kathy Turner. Several years ago, I saw Kathy's paintings and I immediately thought, this is a very talented person. Then I met Kathy and I found a very loving and a very caring person. Over the years, I've watched Kathy's paintings develop into beautiful paintings. The wooden boat show painting that she is painting is very interesting, and it's also very memorable. Kathy lives in Georgetown. You may even see her on the street, Front Street, with her dog. And Kathy, it's so happy to have you in the fraternity of the Wooden Boat Show painters.
Thank you. I would really like to thank you, Jim Koch,
Pleasure.
for your enthusiasm and some of your guidance throughout the years.
You're
It
welcome.
really is important to an artist to have someone like you on their side and to promote
Thank
their
you.
work, and I really appreciate your kind words.
Thank you.
And are we going to unveil this for the 2020 Wooden Boat Show? And I want to tell a little bit about how this was the conceptual part of the painting. I was one day on a boat coming into the harbor, just about the time I hit the no wake zone, which is the name of this painting, by the way, no wake zone. This is the impression I got in my mind. If I were on a wooden boat show coming into Georgetown Harbor, what would I see? And I was thinking in terms of, I'm on a wooden boat and I'm looking out porthole. And I see the iconic structures off in the distance and a variety of boats, not one particular boat, but a couple shrimp boats, pleasure boats, reconverted crabbing boats. Every time I came into the harbor, I saw a little different version of what was there. So I put them all together in my head and ended up with this painting. So I hope everyone enjoys it. And again, I want to thank you, Jim, for a lot of your guidance. And
You're welcome.
I really appreciate all the kind words that you've said here. Thank you all.
Thank you.